Hello, it's Flair here. I have been a little bit sick, so I haven't been able to do any videos. Sorry about that. Also, I went to Berlin for a 2 night trip with my wife, so I have a little bit uh, low on the time, so that's why I haven't been able to do the videos. But I'm back in home and I'm getting better, and I have my voice back, so maybe I can do a little bit more videos soon. So this is about the B10, and of course there's a new update coming later this week, so we can't know what happens for sure. But this is my normal B10 team, and here are the stats. And this team can probably do B10 on auto with something like 50 to 70% chance. Sometimes it runs like 80 to 90, but sometimes it runs like 40 or something like that. But now I'm going to try to use Flarewolf instead of Ninjini. And this is my Flarewolf. So the idea here is to be able to play better at the boss stage, because Flarewolf can also solo the boss, I think, but of course my Flarewolf is only +1 power up, so it still needs 4 more, so that's a little bit issue. But for what I have tested and what I have seen is that either Igniter or the Flarewolf, they should both be able to solo, and it's especially good if you are able to get to the boss stage with both of these alive. So then you will do a massive damage to the boss. Of course, the Ninjini works as well, but if you don't want to use the Ninjini and you want to do something else, this is for you. So you can see that the Flarewolf is one option if the wolf actually survives to the boss stage. So that's a little bit issue. Also, my Spitfire is only 5-star +3, so I'm still lacking a lot stats. So all of those things can help a lot, and also the skill ups on Igniter are like the second skill is max, but the other ones are basically 0. So there's a lot of work to do. So I think this is fail, yeah, because I glanced too much, and I also lost the wolf in the waves. So this can happen. Of course, if you have time and patience, you can manual play B10, and that's a lot easier. I won't fail if I manual play, but since I don't play catcher games as a manually, I want to be able to use fully auto team. So yeah, that's not my thing to manual play anything. And also on the talents, I'm still missing some. I have fire attack at the max level, but for a fire defense and HP, they are like level 10, and the Gulber is only 5-star also. So there is a lot to be improved still. So if all of those would be at max level, I think this won't fail, at least at this rate as it right now is failing. So keep that in mind. If you have better Gulper, better fire talents and stuff like that, you can really easily do this. But yeah, this is the typical run, and now we get to the boss stage with both Wolf and Igniter alive. So this should be a clear run. Of course, if everything fails, then it won't be, like it's not looking too good. Yeah, I speak too soon. So basically, you need to crit. If you don't crit, you won't be able to do the boss. And this is why Ninjini is great. Yeah, my Igniter is 100% critical rate, but the boss has like something like 40 block rate or something like that. So with Ninjini buff, Igniter will critical strike almost every time. And without of Ninjini, the Igniter critical strike is not that solid, so it can fail. Um, so I'm not sure if the Wolf is any better than Ninjini or if it's anyway needed or anything like that. This is just testing so I can see which one is better and can the Wolf actually improve the team. But so far what I have seen, it hasn't been any better at least. But that might also be because the Wolf is +1. Um, so I need to power up the Wolf to see the full potential. But of course, things can go wrong on the boss stage. You can glance, you can miss your defense break and stuff like that. So there is a lot things that can go wrong. But that was a successful run. That's the way you want it to run on auto. And the boss stage is pretty easy if you don't glance too much, if you critical land, etc. Um, but yeah, this all comes down to the runes. If you have a lot of critical chance and amazing runes, you won't need the Ninjini. Of course, the Ninjini second skill is amazing once it procs. Yeah, that's also really important notice. We have to wait and see how the next update will do. They might nerf some fire or magic units. They might buff some units. So they might easily, for example, nerf Igniter and buff something like Splatoon or even Flairwolf or something like that. So the meta might be changing. We don't know for sure at the moment. We have to wait and see what happens. But keep that in mind that it might be that you are not able to anymore run the Igniter. So, but I'm sure it won't go there. So it would be suicidal for the game if the Igniter would be nerfed to unplayable. But some minor nerf might happen. We don't know for sure. This is not going the optimal way. This is glancing too much, and this is again a failed run. So I won't be running more than these 4 runs for now. I feel like Ninjin is better, but it might be because of the Flairwolf is only +1. So yeah, that might be the thing. So not judging the Wolf at the moment too hard, but it feels like it's not working the way I wanted it to work. So also I have to test it without a Spitfire, like Igniter, Flairwolf and Ninjini. That might also work, but that's another video. So thanks for watching and bye.